Hi, I'm Jonathan Cohen from Nextlaw. If you're trying to figure out how to beat your stunt driving charge, you need to understand a legal strategy called sustained pressure. I use this approach in nearly every case at Nextlaw to force prosecutors into better outcomes for my clients. What is sustained pressure? Sustained pressure is a multi-layered legal strategy where I use various procedural methods simultaneously to put strategic pressure on the prosecution. This isn't about one conversation or one court appearance. It's about creating multiple points of leverage throughout your case that force the Crown to seriously consider withdrawal or reduction of your charges. Why one-time approaches don't work. Most self-represented defendants think they can walk into court, ask the prosecutor for a deal, and get their charges dropped. That's not how stunt driving cases work. Prosecutors view these charges as serious public safety matters. They don't negotiate with people who lack legal knowledge and courtroom credibility. You need sustained professional pressure from someone they respect. How Nextlaw applies. Sustained pressure. At Nextlaw, I practice exclusively in stunt driving defense across all 52 Ontario jurisdictions. I start by demanding full disclosure of evidence, identifying weaknesses in the Crown's case. Then I strategically schedule court dates that align with my prosecution discussions. I request Crown pretrials to negotiate directly with senior prosecutors. I arrange judicial pretrials with justices of the peace to get judicial input on case resolution. The power of on-record requests. Here's what most people don't understand. Some of the most effective pressure happens on the court record. When I make requests in open court, prosecutors know those requests are documented. This creates accountability and forces the Crown to respond professionally. I use this strategically throughout your case to build momentum toward the outcome we want. Why this requires professional representation. Sustained pressure only works when a legal representative knows exactly which levers to pull and when. I understand which prosecutors respond to evidence challenges, which respond to judicial pretrial recommendations, and which require formal on-record requests. This knowledge comes from handling over 800 stunt driving cases annually at Nextlaw, the timing and coordination element. Each pressure point must be coordinated with the others. Demanding disclosure too late wastes leverage. Requesting a Crown pretrial before analyzing evidence is premature. Scheduling a judicial pretrial without first attempting prosecutor negotiations appears unreasonable. I orchestrate these elements in the precise sequence that maximizes pressure on the Crown. What do I do now? You're facing mandatory one-year license suspension. Sustained pressure is how I get charges withdrawn or reduced, but it requires expertise and prosecutors' respect. These charges can destroy your life if not handled correctly.